You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about the WNBA All-Star Game. Caitlin Clark ended up leading everybody, including Aja Wilson, who she was losing to about a week ago. Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston ended up passing Aja Wilson, and that was a wrap. It was over. And she took the top spot. Now, what's going to be very interesting is the Chicago Sky's Angel Reese also made the team. So that's going to put Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese on the same team. Obviously, there's a massive rivalry going on there. Look, regardless of whether Caitlin and Angel want to act like there's not a rivalry, we've heard all the damn remarks out of Angel Reese's mouth. Caitlin Clark's been very professional. She continues to take the high road. It's admirable. It is. I mean, this is a professional sport. She's acting professional, right? Not blaming the referees, et cetera, et cetera. Well, Caitlin Clark has come out and made comments about Angel Reese being on this team and having to play with her. By the way, and it touches on this in this article, they had one of the biggest attendance draws at that Aces game last night of all time in the WNBA. I believe it was the 5th highest attendance in the history of the league last night in Las Vegas. In fact, this does touch on this. Quote, "I don't think I've ever been Reese's teammate before," talking about Angel Reese, "even at USA Basketball." By the way, Caitlin Clark should be on that team too. Clark said Tuesday night after her Indiana Fever fell to the reigning champions, Las Vegas Aces, 88-69 in front of 20,366 fans. The 5th largest crowd in league history. Reese, a power forward for the Chicago Sky, and Clark are headlining the WNBA All-Star team that will square off with the U.S. Olympic squad on July 20 in Phoenix. That's going to be very interesting to see. After being snubbed, that's interesting. Both were snubbed by Team USA, but now have a chance to prove themselves against Aja Wilson and company, who will be using the exhibition as an Olympic warm-up before the Paris Games. But while Clark is admittedly excited about playing with Reese, her college rival and main competition for the WNBA's Rookie of the Year honors, look, it's only certain mainstream media entities that believes Angel Reese ought to be in this conversation. Stop it. I mean, seriously. She's concerned that they'll divert some attention that should be going to the Olympians and other All-Stars. See how professional this woman is? I shouldn't say girl, woman. I mean, she's worried about Team USA and the view of Team USA during the Olympics. I mean, that's pretty amazing. That's the high road at another level. I know people will really be excited about it, but I hope it doesn't take away from everyone else, Clark said. This is a huge accomplishment for everybody on Team USA and everyone on Team WNBA. I'm hoping Team WNBA beats the brakes off of Team USA. They all deserve the same praise. I don't want it to take away from any of them and be the focal point of All-Star Weekend because that's not fair to them. Wow. I mean, seriously, after everything that's happened, her being snubbed by not only the committee that chooses it, but Cheryl Reeve, the Minnesota Lynx coach, which has obviously got a personal issue against the popularity like so many of these others in the league. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is joined by Fever teammate Aaliyah Boston on the WNBA All-Star team. This marks Boston's second All-Star nod in as many years. Clark was the leading vote recipient with 700,735 votes, while Boston was second, just 72,000 behind. By the way, Angel Reese, you're one of the ones helping carry the league. She was 5th with basically half that many votes. 381,518 votes. Obviously, this is something that's really hard to accomplish, so the best we can celebrate all of them will be great. Just going to obviously soak in the experience because, like, you never know if you're going to be able to get back there, and it'll be fun for all of us. Please, she's going to own that thing for the next 12 to 15 years. Reese, the 7th pick of the 2024 WNBA draft, became emotional. Okay. I'm just so happy, she said through tears. All the work I put in coming into the league, so many people doubted me, didn't think my game would translate, and I wouldn't be the player I was in college. I trusted the process, and I believed. Have you noticed how many of her quotes is all about her? Me, 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 me. Oh, man. That's unbelievable. Compare and contrast Caitlin Clark's quotes that's worrying about everybody else. All of this is about nothing but Angel Reese, herself. Unbelievable. I mean, wow. Clark and Reese are, of course, linked in women's basketball history. Their 2023 NC2A Finals matchup when Reese LSU Tigers won the national championship over Clark's Hawkeyes remains one of the highest-rated games in sports history. Their April 4th rematch in the Elite Eight ultimately topped that mark, and the two had a similar impact on the WNBA, recording record viewership in 2024. So that's going to be interesting to see what the viewership is going to be like on the WNBA, because their All-Star games have been trash too on ratings. They've been bad. I don't think I've ever been her teammate before, even at USA Basketball, about linking up with the college rival per ESPN. I know people will really be excited, but I hope it doesn't take away from everyone else. Wow. I mean, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. Once again, Caitlin Clark is talking about team, putting everybody else, putting country. She puts her country ahead of making this all-star team, even after they snubbed her. No, just completely professional. I'm going to tell you who this reminds me of. Tom Brady. I mean, it reminds me of Tom Brady. It really does. But you know, a lot like Brady, inside, she wants to win this thing. I guarantee you, she wants to crush Team USA. Going to be interesting. I can tell you this, especially after looking. In fact, I think I have them brought up here. This is Caitlin's current numbers. Crap, you can't see it. Let me move it over a sec, and I'll flash it back. Okay, here we go. Look at that. 16 points a game, but look at the rebounds. 5.7 and 7.1 assists. I mean, that's pretty remarkable. It really is. Once again, she's a rookie. My God, 3 years in the league, what is she going to be averaging? Like 24 a game, 6 rebounds, 9 assists? No, look out, folks. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.